Hey, what's up, Ryan? My name is Steven. Davina said to go ahead and shoot this video over to you. Now, in this video, I'm going to be showing you three things that's going to help you bring in more high quality jobs and actually start out. So, three things that you can outrank your competition on Google results as well. Now, by the end of this video, if you can see that I have the technical know how to get you more jobs and get you ranked above your competition, you can just respond back to this email and we can chat, or you can just take this information and implement it yourself. Now, the three things I'm going to be going over are content, citations, and backlinks, and I'll explain why they are so important. Now, content is pretty much everything on your front page, really everything on your website, but primarily your front page. Now, most business owners, they understand that the content on their front page is important, but some are unaware or unsure of how much content and what type of content Google is actually looking for. Now, Google usually likes to see at least 1,500 words on a front page, especially when it comes to service based industries such as yours. It gives you plenty of opportunity to add in all the, we call them buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases. This is what people are actually searching for when they're searching for your services. Now, I went ahead and pulled up your main competitor here. These guys are number one on Google for searches regarding electrical services in the Asheville area. I went ahead and threw them into a tool here I use called Ahrefs. It gives me a behind the scenes view of what Google actually uses to rank websites. Now, currently, their website is being found for 52 keywords, and because of those 52 keywords, their website was clicked on 476 times in just the past 30 days. So I went ahead and threw your website into the same tool, and your website is being found for one keyword, and because of that it was not clicked on at all. So let's go back to our competitor here, and we can click on this 52 here, and it's going to bring up all the keywords they are currently being found for. So American Electric is branded, so we're not going to worry about that. But what we want to pay attention to are these locations, right? We call them location based keywords. And right now we're focused on Asheville, but if you service Hendersonville, which I didn't look and see, but if you service Hendersonville too, you'd want those on as well. As you can see, that gets plenty of search volume. But all these Asheville ones, like Electrician Asheville, 150 searches in the past 30 days. And just because of that one alone, their site was clicked on 23 times. So you'd want to go down this list and grab all the relevant keywords, and you want to put them on your website as well. But let's see what keyword you're being found for. So Asheville Electric. So you got one in there, and that got 20 searches, but you didn't get clicked on because you're on the second page at position 12. And I'm going to explain a little bit later how to get you on page one. All right. So, like I said, you'd want to get all these keywords that are relevant for your services and your locations. You'd want to put them on your site, and not just once, but you'd want to go to your competitor's site and use that control F function and actually search and see how many times they have each of those keywords on their site, and whatever amount they have, which is usually just once, you'd want to put them on more on your site. So you'd want to put them on twice. And that way you would actually outdo them when it comes to content. And that will help you in your ranking, or getting found rather, by Google. Next thing I like to go over are citations. Now, when people are searching these terms like electrician Asheville NC, studies have shown that right around 45% of people searching these terms are clicking right in this section right here on one of these businesses. This section is called the Map Pack, and it has to do with your Google business profile. Now, most people are under the impression that the main driver here that gets you ranked in here are the reviews, but that's not the case. If it was, Crown Electric probably wouldn't even be on the list, right? They have like less than half of MB Haynes, right? So, but it's not reviews, it's actually citations. Now, a citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online. And some examples of these directories are Yelp, Angie, Yellow Pages, and White Pages, to name a few. I'm sure your business has some. Most businesses have quite a few, but it's the businesses that usually have right around 250 to 300 citations that we see end up dominating this map pack. Now, the good news is there's actually tools available that can show us what and how many citations each of these businesses have, so we know what we're up against. So we could actually find out what Mr. Electric has, and say we find they have like 250 citations. We'd want to go down that list and grab every citation you don't have already all the way to the bottom, and then throw an extra 50 to 100 on, and that would ensure you end up dominating the section, and that gets you in play for that 45% of people clicking in there. Now, underneath the map pack is what we call Google's organic search results listing, and the number one spot here claims right around 40% of all clicks of people searching for these terms. So whereas the map pack, it's 45% split in between the three, this spot gets 40% all by itself. And the main driver here is what we call backlinks. Now, backlinks are essentially when you have another website on the internet that's linking back to your website. On their site through a blog page or a news release or a press release, they have a link placed in there. When somebody clicks it, it brings them to your website. Now, Google uses these as they're like online referrals, and the more relevant that website is to your site, the better. And what I mean by that is, say you have a local blog page, a local like an popular Asheville blog page, or a popular industry website that's linking back to your site. That's actually what's going to help push you up in these rankings. But since you guys are an electrical company, say you have like a site like Pizza Hut linking back to you, that's not going to do anything. That's not going to do you guys any good, because you guys don't sell pizza no matter how popular they are. So I want to go ahead and revisit this tool that I showed you earlier. And this is our competitor again. And so just to be clear, well, we're going to look at this section now, this backlink. We want to look at their backlinks. So to be clear, it's through your content, specifically your keywords, that Google will find you. But it is through the backlinks that they rank you. The backlinks give you trust in Google's eyes by other people pretty much referring you through placing a link on their website. So they currently have 331 backlinks coming from a total of 111 referring domains, which is just another word or another term for websites. So let's look at your backlinks. So you currently have 77 backlinks coming from 23 other websites. So we know it's the websites that are pushing power to them and ranking them up to that number one spot. So we want to see where they're getting the backlinks. So we're going to click on that referring domains number, and that's going to pull up all the websites that they are currently getting their backlinks from. And what you'd want to do is go down this list, similar to how I was explaining with the citations. Go down here and grab backlinks from all the websites that you don't currently have backlinks from. Now you want to do this down the entire list, all the pages. Now this takes time, but it's completely worth it. After you do that, it would take some time, but that would put you in contention for this number one spot. Now, to really push you over the top, you'd want to do this with the top three businesses here on this list. And over time, you would take over the number one spot and take over all that traffic. Now, just to recap, first thing is going to be content. You want at least 1,500 words on your front page with the right keywords and the right amount of keywords. Second is citations. You want to be, I'd say, in at least 300 to 350 directories to really dominate the map pack here. And then last are backlinks, meaning you need more relevant websites linking back to your site, which cues Google in that you guys are the authority when it comes to electrical companies in the Asheville and surrounding areas. Now, if you were to do this, like I said, it would take some time, but you would end up taking over that number one spot and getting all that traffic, right? Now, as I said at the beginning as well, you can take this information and implement it yourself, and that's cool. Or if you want to save some time, you can book a discovery call with me. Again, my name's Steven. I live right here in North Carolina, a little ways from you, just outside of Fayetteville. You can reply back to this email, or you can give me a call at 910-551-2006. Now, I really appreciate your time, Ryan, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.